Let's begin from the Home tab on the worksheet named Advanced Filtering. First, for those of you that may not be familiar with filtering data, let's add the Auto Filter option to the set of data. Place your cursor anywhere inside the data and hold down Ctrl-Shift-L for both Mac and PC. Notice the tiny little icon with a filter in it. This lets you know that each column has Auto Filter applied. Simple filtering allows you to filter for particular data in a specific column. Clicking on the drop-down arrow reveals the sort and filter commands. A word about sorting data. Once you sort, you can't undo the sort without using Ctrl-Z to undo. Notice in the Filter section that we can only filter on the values in the column. Let's select a date to filter for. Remove the check marks by clicking on the first box, Select All. Next, select just the first date and hit OK. Now the only data displayed is the data we filtered for. To remove the filter, click on Clear. Now let's move on to Advanced Filtering. First, let's click on the Data tab. From the ribbon in the Sort and Filter group, select Advanced. The Advanced Filter dialog box opens. Now the data will have a dotted green line around the cell selection. Notice that the list range shows the selected data. Copy the contents of cell B3 into cell H4. Click an insertion point in the data and select Advanced from the Sort and Filter category. The Advanced Filter dialog box opens with the cell range selected. Click into the Criteria range. Select cells H3 and H4. The criteria range shows the data selected. Click OK. Now, only the records for region equals West are shown. Click the clear icon in the Sort and Filter group. Now let's add a second condition. Under Sales Rep in cell I4, copy and paste Mary. Again, select a cell inside the data range and click Advanced. With the cursor in the Criteria Range field, select cells H4 through I15. Click OK. Now our data has been filtered for both region and sales rep. Clear the filter. Clear the data in cells H4 and H5. Now in cell J4, enter greater than 1500. Select a cell in the data range. Click on Advanced. This time in Criteria Range, select cells J4 through J5. Now hit OK. Surprise! All the data for cost of goods sold that is greater than 1500 is displayed. Clear the filter. Delete the data in J4. Let's filter for 3 criteria. Enter West as the region, Mary as the sales rep, and greater than 1500 as the cost of goods sold. Click inside the data and hit Advanced Filter. In the criteria range, select cells H4 through J5. Click on OK. Now we have filtered for 3 separate criteria: region, sales rep, and cost of goods. Clear the filter. This was an example of using Advanced Filter to filter the data in place. You can also filter the data to a new location. In cell G4, enter 16/07/2019. Click on Advanced. This time, from the Advanced Filter menu, click the radio button marked Copy to another location. Notice that the Copy To field is no longer grayed out. From the Data tab, select Advanced. Clear any data in the Advanced Filter dialog box. Make sure the Copy to radio button is checked. Click into List Range. Select cells A1 through E10. Click into Criteria Range and select cells G3 through G4. Click on OK. Now the filtered data, all dates greater than 16/07/2019, have been copied, beginning at cell G6. Select your filtered data and copy. Click on the worksheet Empty. Select cell H7 and paste. Select columns H through L. Double-click on the dividing line between the columns to make the column width fit the data. Let's work with a larger data set. Click on the worksheet named Large. Notice that this sheet's pretty busy. Now we have a lot more data than we can copy to another location on the sheet. We can begin the filter process from another active sheet and create our filter data there. Begin by copying cell E1, City Name. Click on the next worksheet, Empty 2. Paste City Name into cell A1. Return to the Large worksheet. Copy Honolulu County, return to the worksheet Empty 2, and paste into cell A2. Our first filter is looking for all records with the city name Honolulu. Let's add a secondary filter. Switch back to the Large worksheet. Copy and paste the year from the header row. Enter into Empty 2 worksheet and paste in the open column. Go back to the Large workbook and copy 2 from the Year column. Paste under the Year header in Empty 2. Click an insertion point in the Empty 2 worksheet at cell C8. Select Advanced from the Sort and Filter group. The Advanced Filter dialog box appears. Select the radio button Copy to another location. Place your cursor in List Range and return to Large. Notice that now Large is in the list range. Click into the data and hit Ctrl-A to select all. Click into Criteria Range and you'll be taken back to the active sheet. Place your cursor in Criteria Range and select the header and data we want to filter for, A1 through B2. Place your cursor in the Copy To field and select cell A4. Click OK. Here's our filtered data from the sheet Large. Delete the data in rows 1 and 2. Now select the columns and autofit the data. Here's a very partial list of filtering criteria. Feel free to play with these and research additional filter criteria that might make your day brighter and your life a little easier.